sort of ventured into Wales to do a track day to Llandow, which is a little track. I've only been here a couple of times before. I know the place well because my son used to race karts, which is like kart track there, race track here. I did a lot of track days here, and they use it for all sorts of things like testing and stuff, a bit of sprint racing, I think. But it's a very little track. I think also one of the TV program uses it, like Fifth Gear or something. Anyway, so I'll do a little guide to here. So this is one of the tracks that makes the log-on stuff really easy now because of the COVID rules. It's kind of made it easier for everyone. So when you pay, you just watch a video that's like the driver's brief, and then do all the sign on and everything. Little office there that says signing on. So the one thing you do need to do is just pop in there, say hello, and they give you a little envelope with a sticker for your car, and that's about it really. It's 105 dB noise limit here, so it's not too strict. Let's have a little walk around with all sorts of stuff here. There's probably more mixture of cars than I've seen at most track days.
I cleaned it yesterday.
These Yaris's seem to be popular here. So if anyone's ever come across the Asbo car, which is a fantastic little car, the chap with the flat hat there is the guy that makes them. It's one of the few track days that still do groups. So when you sign on, you sign yourself into one of 4 groups. And in the morning you do a 15-minute sessions in your group, and then they go open pit lane in the afternoon. It seems quite a wise way of doing it to me. Also sort of see like a rally car there.
I knew that was you.
There's probably more kit cars than usual, but being quite a small track, it's probably quite good for kit cars around here. That's the guy doing sound checks. Hopefully he's going to be happy with mine as is. And we've got a batch of modern minis.
So where's the onboard footage on the ExoBusa from Llandow? You quite rightfully ask. Yeah, we had a bit of a snag with that. I put the GoPro on, I did some laps, had great fun, came back in and found the GoPro had gone. A pit lane marshal lady messaged all the marshals to keep an eye out for it, and I'm afraid it hasn't turned up. So This is a somewhat shortened track day video about Llandow. Though I have to say, having been there a couple of times before, this first time for a while, I would say it must be probably the best track day for any novices, because they group people in the morning. You're grouped on what ability or previous experience you've had, so you can go out with the slower people for the first couple of sessions. And the track's really tiny. It's under a mile long. There's only really, I don't know how many corners, not very many corners on it. It's fairly straightforward and nice and easy to learn. There's only 10 on track at any one time. The other drivers there are mostly pretty considerate, and they're a really friendly bunch. They even chatted quite happily to this English guy who had shown up in their midst, which is always a good thing. So I'll be back at Llandow next year, I expect, at some point, because it's a nice place and it's a beautiful area to go to. Hi, thanks for getting to the end of the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so now. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell button, and that way YouTube will tell you when there's any new videos. We've got some big plans ahead for the channel, including possibly a car build from scratch. So if you want to get involved with that, now's the time to subscribe. Cheers then, bye.